How would you describe the way Aiden threw tonight?
Dude, I mean, that was amazing. After last week, bouncing back from that tough outing against Cal, some bad luck, and just baseball, and coming out today, just shoving 8 scoreless. I think he threw 114 pitches. I mean, that's really good.
Is that the best you've seen him?
Yeah. I mean, watching him all fall and in the spring, and obviously this year, like, he has the potential to do that every outing with the stuff he has, and it's the best stuff in college baseball. But putting it together like that and having the command he did today in a big game like this is huge for the team.
What was your mindset going into today after last week? Like, how did you kind of process last week?
Yeah, last week, it's part of the role, giving up late inning stuff. When you're in this role, it happens sometimes. So just kind of flushing it, coming out today, just attacking hitters and still trusting my stuff, even though, sometimes it gets hit. Part of baseball. Just being ready and, like I said, attacking guys and throwing good pitches, locating them, and yeah.
I'm going to ask you after every outing, how many sliders?
I think it was 3 fastballs today. I don't know how many pitches I threw. I think I threw like 12. Wasn't that many, so
That's pretty quick.
more sliders than fastballs. I will say against Cal, the second Cal outing, which is actually not a bad one, it was 50-50 for the first time all year.
Really?
So that was good. Yeah.
How'd that feel?
It was good.
Yeah.
Fastball's been a lot better lately, so we're trying to use it more.
Probably hard to work that slider inside sometimes because you might hit them.
Yeah, that's happened.
Tricky.
I mean, I have a lot of hit batters this year. I'd say half of them have been lefties that are basically swinging, and their elbow comes out and hits them. So it's big, really hard to do that, especially with Walsh. 1-1, he swings his slider in. I can't really throw it there again, risking hitting him. So I kind of got to throw it down the middle there and ground it out so it worked.
Yeah.
But
How do you
tough with
approach that matchup with the guy who is second in the Pac-12 in homers right now, Walsh?
Yeah, I mean, for Aiden and I, I'd say the same. We both have the stuff to get anybody in college baseball out. So it's a good matchup for both of us. Just throwing our stuff and how much movement it has, no matter who the hitter is good. I'd say he's definitely has a lot of power, but he will get himself out sometimes. His average is amazing, but he's a great hitter, obviously. Just attacking him with your stuff, trusting it against whoever the batter is.
Was it like an exhale of relief for you, or like having tonight after last week, or was it just no big deal, or like how would you describe the way getting past that kind of a deal?
Yeah, I mean, of course it's an exhale relief. At the same time, you just got to trust yourself, no matter what happens. Right. You got to be. Trav talks about it a lot. Process based rather than results based. Mm-hmm. In that Cal game, I made a lot of good pitches, and then one of them happened to get hit out. It's baseball.
Yeah.
So just realizing that that's just baseball. That's what happens, and just kind of staying with the process and realizing it's going to be good for the rest of the year, hopefully.
And you're still relatively speaking, you're new to the closer role in general, so you're still finding your way through that, I guess. I mean, you came out so emphatically to us. It's like, man, this guy, but you're still working your way through some of that stuff, probably, I guess.
Yeah, and any closer, like I said, it happens to everybody. The best closer in MLB give up walk-off homers. So it's just part of baseball, as long as it doesn't happen too many times. But
Well, we haven't got to talk to you about it since you got nominated, but Stopper of the Year watch list. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's really cool. I feel like I performed well to deserve that, and I mean the watch list is cool, but hopefully maybe getting some votes at the end would be better. But going to Omaha would help that.
What would be your reaction if they came out and checked you for pine tar?
Dude, I think that them doing that, literally made him go 3 more innings after that.
Yeah.
Like, you do that to a pitcher. That's happened to me before in the past in JUCO, but like they do that to you just because like they can't hit him. There's nothing. They think that's gonna mess with him. Like they know he has like any sticky stuff. Like his stuff's too nasty. They couldn't hit him, and they check him, and he obviously it fired him up. I mean, you saw the reactions after the last 3 innings he got out of. So
are you able to tell us what he was yelling at the dugout when he was marching back there?
I was in the bullpen, so I don't know, but I'm sure it was some pretty good stuff. Yeah.
How juiced up were you guys seeing that in the bullpen, seeing him strut off?
Oh, that was awesome. I mean, we were informed the whole time. With how the bullpen's been taxed lately, a little bit rough stretch, but just seeing him go out there and give us a big start like that, and celebrating it like that is just amazing. That's what you want from your starters.
He's obviously a pretty cerebral guy that's as fired up as we've seen him.
Yeah.
Do you think that was this meant a little bit extra for him, just maybe because of that substance check?
Yeah, like I said, the substance check probably fired him up, but he's ready every game. Like even when he maybe doesn't perform his best, like it's not because it's mental. Like he's really good mentally, and he's fired up. And I'd say a lot of our guys are the same way with that. But yeah, if that happened to me or anybody, I'm sure they'd say the same thing. Like that just pisses you off, especially when the coach tells you. And it's Oregon, of course, that adds a little bit more of that too. So yeah, bad idea for them in my opinion, but.